recommend always keeping a bottle of that on there. Shit, I mean, that's pretty good.
Yeah, it gives you a street edge to your whiskey collection. Oh, this guy
has
Mellow Corn.
Street edge.
Yeah.
Welcome back to Arsenic Culture. I'm Matt.
I'm Jason.
I'm Drew.
I'm Jordan.
This is very confusing. I don't know who to look at it.
I feel like that Spider-Man meme. Everybody's pointing to everybody.
I'm in this camera, but I'm
I
also
nailed
over
it.
there.
I nailed it. I know I did.
You did hear about all of us.
Yeah, we got a new camera in our setup, and we got 4 people. We need to start just doing 4 people all the time because what is better than 4 people talking at the exact same time and everybody not being able to understand what's being
5
said.
people talking at the same time.
That is probably even better. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
There's a few in my head too that are always talking.
Do they count? Yeah. So how's everybody doing? Jordan, how are you?
Pretty good. I'm ready to start drinking.
No. We're just gonna.
I am too.
We're gonna talk about drinking for the next 2 hours. But
we got a bottle share coming close too.
Yeah. So we're actually at your house now
We
for
are.
the first time, and we're gonna have some people over and have a good time. So appreciate you guys coming over to Jason's house.
Yeah, come on over. You'll be 2 weeks too late.
Yeah, so we're going to be opening some really good stuff. We're going to be doing an episode after this one, opening some super special stuff. During our bottle share, we get into some pretty crazy pours. Right now, we're going to get into something cheap as hell, and but still pretty good, honestly. Yeah. It's a little something called Mellow Corn. I'm sure you've seen it if you haven't had it or heard of it, but it's been around for, I think, about 520 years. It's a mainstay with Americans, with America, but it's kind of has this history of just being a shite product, bottom shelf, but it's making a comeback. Like it is right now. Like bars
I think
are using it
it's
in
bartender's
cocktails
the
and stuff.
handshake, right? So if you go, it's like the Rumple Mitts kind of shot. If you go there, same with this. Like people might order that.
Well,
or
it
bartender
kind of
give it
feels
to you.
like, you remember when craft beer kind of took off and people were just like anti-macro everything.
Yep.
But people still liked PBR.
Yep.
It's like PBR is like the darling. Mellow Corn's kind of like the PBR of the bourbon world now.
Agreed. No, I totally
What do
agree
you
on
say?
that.
Give us a little history on this delicious dish.
Well, while I'm doing that, I'm gonna let you open it. We'll take a little pour. So, Mellow Corn.
Sure you don't want
was-
to just pass the bottle around and just chug straight out
we
of
can
it?
do that if you like to.
Yeah.
So Mellow Corn was actually created in 1945 by the Medley Distilling Company out of Owensboro. Then it was acquired in 1993 by Heaven Hill.
Okay.
They also got the Old Fitz brand at the same time. So it's been a Heaven Hill product since 93. Their mash bill on this, so one thing people talk about with Mellow Corn, it's a corn whiskey, right? So it's not a bourbon.
Exactly.
So Jordan, me and you talking about this a minute ago. Can you want to tell them what the difference is there?
Well, by all means, everything that I know, corn whiskey, you don't have to use first use oak barrels.
That's right. So you can use a second use oak barrel. And what that does, you see this is a little lighter in color if you're watching this on YouTube. That's why. So a second use barrel imparts more of the grain flavor coming through versus the actual oak if you use like a first char or first use barrel.
Right.
The one thing about this too though, so the mash bill on this is 80% corn, 12% malted barley, 8% rye. So it's not just all corn, right? Heaven Hill's Bourbon, their flagship recipe, is 78% corn, 2% less than this one.
I see where you're going with this.
Well, I just lost it. 12% malted barley, the same,
Yeah.
and 2% rye. So it's 2% more rye, 2% less corn.
Wait, okay.
That's Heaven Hill's Bourbon.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's essentially
It's basically the same recipe.
Same thing. Really,
Pretty
really
awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah. Y'all ever had Mellow Corn before?
I have not.
I have.
Actually, I have not.
I actually have not either. You would think that would be an easy question to answer. Everybody's had it. I've never had it before because, for the obvious reason, I just pass on it. I've never really been.
Well, you see the yellow, and honestly, when I hear corn on that, I just think it's moonshine, right? Like, that's what I think. So
Pretty much, yeah. Did you try it?
It's really good.
it's actually pretty
It's
solid.
not a bad
Yeah.
bourbon. What you said you've had it before. When was the
I
last
have.
time you had it?
Probably 15 years ago.
Yeah, right. Exactly.
At a bar.
And it's been around since then, but it's
Since 45.
100 proof, right?
100 proof, 4 years old, so it's bottled in bond. I mean, it's a quality product, right?
Yeah.
So one of the balls we love from Heaven Hill, it's discontinued now. They brought it back in a different form. It's those old white labels that had the 6-year-old 100 proof bottled in bond.
Oh yeah.
So it's essentially, I mean, it's a great product.
Same thing. I honestly thought this was 100% corn.
Yeah.
I don't mean drinking it. I mean,
I did too.
when I saw it, because I didn't look into it, I just assumed it was actually just fermented corn.
Yeah, you would
It's
almost
hard
think
to-
looking at it. No, you're fine. I would almost think just by looking at it. That's
It
how
looks like a
considered.
freaking corn on the cob.
Yeah.
Now, this, I believe, is 99% corn, 1% malted barley on this
Literally,
one. So
really?
it's a little bit different than...
wanna
Jordan's
try it?
pointing to Hardin's Creek. It's the Golden Origin, so it's their product.
Yeah.
So Jim Beam product.
Get that in focus in there.
So again, we talked about this. So bartender's handshake, right? So if you go to a bar like the Rumpelmitz, ordering something like this, they actually have one called the High and Mellow. So it's Mellow Corn and then the Miller High Life. So that's like kind of one of their staples there.
Okay.
Another handshakes talked about is Malort, which if somebody gave me that, it's like a punch to the face.
Yeah, that'd be like as opposed to a handshake, it'd be like a kick in the dick.
That's a
Yeah.
bitch slap right there.
yeah.
And then Fernet. I mean, that's about the same. It's a little better than Malort.
You actually don't mind Fernet, do you?
Okay, so the first time I had it, I was actually looking up hangover recipes.
Why?
I wanted, because I was not hungover. I want to do an episode on hangover recipes, whether they're buckets or whether
That's a good idea.
Actually,
Yeah.
But
You got
I
to
would-
pre-plan for it, though, in advance.
yeah.
Gonna do a big share.
Yeah,
We'll do that
But
tomorrow
tonight,
morning.
Yeah,
We'll do
I
it
guess we
tomorrow
can just
morning, yeah.
record it in the morning. But I came across an article and somebody was swearing by this hangover cure, which like 50% of the hangover cures you see online are hair of the dog.
Yeah.
It's like drink more and you won't be hungover. Well, yeah, no shit, Sherlock, because I'm just going to be drunk again. But this hangover cure was Fernet, which I had never heard of at the time. This was like 5 years ago. And creme de menthe.
Oh God.
And I think that's it. I think that's it. So I
Real
went.
palate pleaser.
Oh no! I went and bought some. I had a bottle of creme de menthe from like 15 years ago, which I'm sure it was
Yeah,
not
that's
spoiled.
all it's going to last you.
Yeah.
You ain't going to get burned through that.
I never touched it.
You're gonna pass that down to Finley in your will.
Yeah. So then I bought a bottle of Fernet and I made it, and it was the most god awful thing I'd ever tasted. And then I tried the Fernet by itself, and I was like, this is even worse. Like, why would anybody drink this? You think of like, it's kind of like Jaeger, you know? It's like real
That's
bitter
exactly what,
kind of. But I tried the hangover cure a few times, just for science, purely for science sake. And it didn't work. I would drink 2 or 3 of them, I get a little buzz, but I mean, it didn't stop my hangover. But I kind of acquired a taste for it. It's not bad. And then we had it in Chicago.
Yeah.
And it's a big deal up there.
Yeah.
It's
along
it's a big deal.
Malort. But
Probably bigger deal than Malort at most bars we went to, honestly.
Is it really?
Yeah.
We went to craft bars, the craft beer bars.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
Underberg up there in Chicago, too.
Yeah.
Love that.
I've had Fernet once, and I was at a dinner at County Club for the brewery, and there was some, if y'all remember, what's that called? What was that kitchen next to Ethereal called?
Smithtown?
It's closed now.
No.
Oh,
That's
Ethereal. My
Ethereal?
bad. Sorry.
It was Middle Fork.
Middle Fork, yeah.
Yeah.
There was some chefs from Middle Fork there, and they bought everybody around a Fernet, like
Really?
as like a shot for everybody to do. And I
Yeah.
had it, and I was like, God. But it woke me up. I'll tell you that.
Yeah.
So like Underberg, you said. I mean, I enjoy those for the fact they don't taste great, but their effect is fantastic.
Like
Like a
digestif,
heartburn or
yeah.
digestif. Yeah, it's really good for that.
Underberg is a lot more. We're getting way off
Still.
topic here, but Underberg is a lot more bitter.
Yeah,
but
it
that's
is.
why they give you in a tiny bottle.
True.
Like honestly, Fernet is for what it is. It's more balanced, and I can. There's on occasion now I'll drink it and eat. Yeah, I mean.
You're a psycho.
I am. I might be a sociopath.
Yeah.
That's like the psychiatrist like top 5 list of sociopathy.
I like
is,
pain.
yeah, number 2 is like they enjoy Fernet straight. Number 1 is Malort. So
Yep.
Let's try a little bit of that bean product you got there, Jordan. While we're doing that, I'm going to talk a little bit more about Mellow Corn. So in 2014, that's when Mellow Corn kind of was reinvented again, became a cult hit. That's when bourbon really started to get serious. People got a little more pretentious with all the bourbon talk.
Yeah.
And then people were reaching for this, like that counterculture, right?
Exactly.
Like, hey, give us this. So that's when it really got. So it's not allocated, not as serious. Bartenders and hipsters led the charge.
Right.
From that, they actually have their own Instagram page. So Mellow
Mellow Corn
Corn
does?
has their own, correct. They have over 6,000 followers. Thank you.
That's pretty awesome.
There's actually, you talked about this ball like a corn cob, right?
Yeah.
There's a dude online, Richard, I think's his name. He's actually, he was in a group we were in, and he would go on there and drink Mellow Corn dressed up as like a farmer or dressed up as a corn cob. And I kept thinking, man, this is awesome. He's actually on a Reddit thread that he's on. There's a Mellow Corn Reddit thread. And he's on there all the time dressed up and all this stuff like a corn cob pipe and drinking Mellow. It's actually hilarious. Really is.
No, that's the right top. We're just going to leave it on.
Yes, close enough.
I was putting it on there like that was going to go. I was like, what's wrong with it?
So the label is yellow with like a little touch of red and green. If you go to Heaven Hill Gift Shop, though, they have, I would say, a third of their merch is Mellow Corn.
Really?
Like
So
there's
it's like got a cult status now.
Yeah.
Well, it also looks like their shirts. The most iconic shirt I see is like almost a Mountain Dew faded green,
Right.
Yeah.
with like Mellow Corn on it.
Yeah.
They've got hats of different ones. Quite a bit of space. Again, at the gift shop has a lot of things there.
But the price I think really helps bring it to that kind of cult following.
100%. I mean, this T-shirt does look very cool. It's the coolest T-shirt Heaven Hill makes for sure.
Well, that's another point I wanted to make with that. The label, the packaging itself, I think it's really nostalgic, and I think it holds like a lot of people. It's that familiar hug,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know.
If they updated that packaging, it would probably
It'd
kill
fall
the
apart.
sales.
Yeah, why would you ever?
Yeah, I
update
mean,
that?
it looks like it's something out of the 70s, like it hasn't
Correct.
changed in... That was only 30 years ago.
See,
right?
I think
I hear
Heaven-
the
yeah,
marketing.
it
I
is.
hear the marketing guy for Cracker Barrel is looking for a new job. So tell them to not hire him.
I think honestly, like Heaven Hill, their Bald and Bond product, I don't think the new label on that is nearly as nice as the old label. That simplistic, the 6-year Bald and Bond, the white label, like that was a great. Then they had the green one, that old style bourbon.
Yeah, I
writing.
like that one a
It's
lot,
pretty
yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
So what do you think of this one we're drinking? What's the proof on this one, Jordan?
This one's 106, I do believe. It's 11 years old. This one is started in second use oak barrels, and then it's finished in a toasted barrel.
Remember what you told me before about what it tastes like, the tasting notes?
Yeah.
That's all I get now. And we actually had a conversation about this yesterday, about food pairings, and it's when you hear people talk about their tasting notes,
Yeah.
it almost kind of infects your own process. So now I'm thinking like,
What was his tasting
lemon,
note? 'Cause I
lemon
missed
pound
that.
cake,
Lemon pound cake?
lemon
Okay.
kind of like pastry kind of thing.
So what's the price on this one? You said I apologize, I missed that.
The Hardings Creek.
I'd
Yeah.
rather not say, but
So over 100, let's say,
well,
right?
so knowing that is just as good for around $20, that was $130 to $140.
I do think that one's better, but is it that it's not?
It's not that much
It's not
better.
even 3 times as good.
Yeah.
You
It's
know
not
what I
that
mean?
much
So
better.
It's kind of crazy when you think about it. You put it in perspective.
But it is 11 years old, and that's probably right at 4.
oh,
but,
100%. They're
you know,
pulling that 4 years in one day. You know,
Yeah.
that's
Well,
cool.
you know what you do is once you finish the Hardens Creek is you just buy the
pour
mellow
Mellow
corn and
Corn.
just
fill it up,
pour it in
just
there.
take it around to special occasions
exactly,
like this,
yeah.
and
Yeah.
You're like, damn, this Jordan guy's nice. He's sharing his 100. Yeah, just one after another.
We need to start doing it. You remember the Rudy Cornelius
Yeah,
story with
yeah.
the wine scammer?
Yeah.
We need to just get a whole bunch of like really nice empty bottles and put Mellow Corn in all of them.
Yeah.
And have people like
Yep.
tell us all their different tasting notes, like comparing them. And,
We need
and
something to make it just a shade darker. Maybe there's a black label we can put on the back
just
side of a label.
food coloring,
that'll
maybe
work too.
Hershey syrup, and just like shake it up really hard.
Yeah. I get a chocolate, some little chocolate note on this.
Yeah, that's how you know it's good. That's from the extra years it spent at sea.
that'd be a
rolling
funny video idea of people that's never been on the podcast before.
It actually would be.
Yeah.
You know what really is aged at sea? Never Say Die.
Never Say Die.
Yeah. Our sponsor, our glorious, beautiful sponsor, Never Say Die Whiskey. You can find it at a liquor store near you, possibly. We still haven't ascertained how widely this is distributed, so you can.
It is in Georgetown.
It's
I
in,
saw
it's in
it.
Kentucky. It's,
It's
in
in
liquor
Kentucky.
bars, bigger stores, yes.
I think I saw a rye whiskey at my local liquor store.
They have the rye and then the bourbon's the ones I've seen so far.
Yeah,
I
the
thought
rye's
they had
really
a
good.
single barrel at some
Yeah.
point, but I've not seen it again.
Yeah,
So.
check it out. It's delicious. Our fans in South Africa probably cannot get it. Did you know our podcast was like number 13 in South Africa for like 2 weeks?
Overall.
That's where Matt Jones is right now.
is it?
Is it really?
KSR.
Johannesburg.
Yeah, maybe we'll get a little bump here with him being there.
That's pretty cool. I think I saw a video somewhere, maybe it was the NSD video, where they said
Right.
that they initially, it was intended for an English
yeah,
like audience.
yeah.
Which I thought was interesting. We do have some. We do have, or you have some fans in England.
Yeah, I do.
Well, no, I mean like my family
I
members
remember
who
they specifically
watch,
said me. They
He
said,
did say Jason, actually,
Sorry,
I'm pretty sure.
I meant to do like this,
This
but I
one of
gave
these
you
things?
just one. Yeah.
yeah.
I wonder if the English audience likes Mellow Corn.
They will soon. Because what we're going to do, we're going to actually, if you hear me splashing around over here, I'm going to make their, I guess, most iconic drink with this. It's called the Golden Derby. It is 1.5 ounces of mellow corn, 1.5 ounces of ginger liqueur, and then 2 ounces of grapefruit juice.
I mean, that already sounds amazing, honestly.
In England, it's pronounced
sounds
Derby,
awesome.
but okay,
Yeah.
it'd be a golden Derby.
Yeah. You know what's crazy? Never mind. I can't get into this because it involves some proprietary information. So,
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I'm going to cut that out.
Now leave it in.
So where did you hear about this drink? Just kind of doing regular
So
research?
honestly,
or-
when you're doing research, if you go to the website at Heaven Hill and in the Reddit thread, either one,
Yeah.
you have this recipe on there. Like it's the
Really?
first recipe. They also do an old fashioned, but somebody forgot the bitters. I guess it was you, Matt. It wasn't me that forgot.
Yeah, I
didn't
forgot
have
the
any.
bitters at Jason's house.
All right, so now we need 4 ounces of grapefruit juice, and then I'll let Matt shake this shit up. Okay.
Does it need to be pink grapefruit?
Yeah,
or would it-
100%. Got to be pink. I don't know that.
Well,
Yeah,
It's got to be ruby red.
Ruby red.
Cocktail.
it was the first one I
juice
could
cocktail.
grab.
I want the ocean spray. Ruby
Yeah.
red.
To be fair, Jason, I don't think a Mellow Corn Old Fashioned would be that much different than
Be the
a
same thing.
regular Old Fashioned.
right?
It'd be maybe
Yeah.
a little bit sweeter, less spicy than using a regular
I
bourbon.
would agree
but-
with that.
Yeah. Or like a rye. I like a rye in my old fashioned.
Yeah.
Me too.
I think most mixed drinks I make with bourbon in them, or well, that would require bourbon, I prefer rye. A little spicier. All right, Matt, you're a shaker.
Let me go put some ice in real quick.
I remember back when I was younger, my favorite mixed drink was a screwdriver.
That's orange juice and vodka. We
Yeah.
learned about that the other day.
What do you think about non-alcoholic screwdrivers?
It's called orange juice.
You know, I'm not on the non-alcoholic train myself.
No.
But
have you ever
know,
done like a? What, isn't the Harvey Wallbanger where you add a Galliano to that? Isn't that what that is?
I've heard that. I've heard that
it's
name.
A
but I don't know
screwdriver
it.
plus
Okay.
Galliano.
what's
I
a
think.
Galliano? What is that?
It comes in like
Italian
a really
liqueur,
tall.
right?
Yeah, it's like a triangular shape. It's like bottle. It's like
I've
very
probably
yellow
seen it
bottle.
before.
Yeah.
It's yellow also, yeah.
You
Yeah.
100% seen it. It's in every
Yeah.
liquor
But what
store.
kind of liquor?
Almond?
Almond.
I guess just.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, what's
I
the
think-
number one almond liqueur?
It might be that one.
Yeah.
I thought it's
Amaretto?
Amaretto.
Yeah.
I thought maybe I'm clearly wrong on this, but
I think that's a Harvey Wallbanger though.
What do you think of limoncello?
of what?
Limoncello.
I do like limoncello.
Not a limoncello. If I
You don't
gave
like it?
I gave you my bottle, I think.
Kendra came back from Italy and she said that's all they drink
really?
out there. That's like a big
yeah.
thing over there. Yeah.
And that, I mean, I bet that shit's good there.
Everybody
too.
line up your NSD cups.
You know, you were talking about what was it, Miller High Life
Yeah.
and Mellow Corn? What was that called? Like a
That is called High and Mellow.
wow. So that's corn on top of corn.
It
you
is.
know? Corn lager, corn whiskey.
I'm a Miller High Life fan. I'm a Miller product fan, I think, overall. For macro, that's my go-to for sure.
Pass them around.
Also, it's called the Golden Derby, and on our cup from NSD, it's the Nashville Derby.
That's
right.
Yeah, which we just did an event over there, and we lost a bunch of money, so it was fun.
Cheers, fellas.
Cheers, man. Wait, what is this called? Golden Derby.
Golden Derby.
Yeah.
We'll call it the Pink Derby since I got pink grapefruit juice.
Yeah.
I mean, it's pretty solid.
I'd probably do a touch less ginger.
I'd do more grapefruit or
Well,
a
the
touch less
ginger pretty much overtakes the Mellow Corn.
everything.
The grapefruit's awesome. Man.
It's honestly, it's equal parts mellow corn and ginger, which is pretty strong on the ginger.
Yeah, it is. It's
a lot.
definitely got a lot more flavor. If I was going to make one of these, and this tastes delicious, I think it's a great drink that for like warmer weather.
Right.
on the rocks.
But after the first one that I drank, I would probably double the mellow corn to the ginger.
Easy, 100%.
Just to
I think this might actually benefit from some bitters also, which you don't have. Thanks a lot. But
yeah, you're supposed to bring those.
yeah, I think a few dashes of bitters actually be great in this.
I wonder what can you find regular grapefruit juice? Only thing I could find was pink.
that's because the regular grapefruit juice sucks.
Well,
Like it's terrible. It's
Isn't
like
regular
tart.
grapefruit pink? I mean,
No, it's like white.
It's
oh,
like
ruby.
Yeah.
Or
No,
That's what this is. That's
pink,
what
yeah.
this is. Yeah. I mean, this is.
I don't know where you guys are shopping.
This is
At,
my-
at Walmart in Georgetown, there's only one color. Grapefruit.
Jordan's like, is it produced by Pepsi Cola? Because I haven't heard of it if it
This
isn't.
is by far the superior grapefruit juice. I would agree with that, but I just wondered what, because that's bitter in itself, more bitter
Right.
than the pink. So
Yeah, that ginger makes you.
yeah, the ginger's
bit.
too much. I'd have to go. So it's 1.5 ounces of Mellow Corn, 1.5 ounces of ginger. I might go 0.75 ginger. Like I don't think it needs.
Yeah, you need to do 2 to 1.
Yeah.
Mellow Corn to
What was
ginger.
the other drink that we were?
So it's called a corn whiskey old fashioned. I mean, simple enough. So 2 ounce Mellow Corn, simple syrup, dash of bitters, and orange twist. I mean, you know.
I guess we'll never ever get to try that one. We just won't know.
No, I won't send you home with my bottle of Mellow Corn. I'm gonna keep that. Honestly, though,
Dude, I can't afford to buy one of those myself.
I think if you have a home bar, I would recommend
on there.
always keeping a bottle of that on there. Shit, I mean that's pretty good.
Yeah, it gives you a street edge to your whiskey collection.
kinda
This
does.
guy
Yeah.
has
Yeah.
Mellow Corn.
street edge.
Yeah.
You get a bottle of cream de mint to keep on
Yeah.
there if you really want.
Yeah, I'd be like, I thought you were a pretentious prick, but then I saw that Mellow Corn, and I realized you're a grounded individual.
Yeah. You know what's up.
Yeah, no, I'm the same with you. Once we started kind of looking up or realizing how this has a cult following, we wanted to do like a little short episode on it. I was like, I think I'm just going to keep a bottle.
I mean, it's legit a bourbon if they've used first use casks instead of the second use. So
Yeah.
that's the difference.
You know,
And yeah.
you know what's pretty cool is they might have bulk ordered those labels back in the 70s.
They might have.
And they're still using these
Yeah,
for,
the same one.
pennies. That's why
Yeah.
the price of the bottle's
No
only
reason to
20
change
bucks
it,
right
yeah.
now.
I think I'm actually going to go to Heaven Hill next time I'm there and buy me a Mellow Corn corn
You need to
shirt.
do a bottle
Yeah.
of your own bottle of Mellow Corn. There.
That's what they need.
Dude, you know, we talked about doing T-shirts. I think one of the first ones we actually do is going to be that label, but it's going to say Arsenic Culture on it.
I actually like that a
I
lot.
think that'd be badass.
Be cool.
Yeah.
We'll get a cease and desist. That's cool. That makes our name even
I
bigger.
know, yeah. We just sell as many as we can, like 4, before they tell us to stop. Yeah.
Oh, they're already in distribution. Sorry.
I can't get those 4 back. Then they'll be limited edition collector items, and they'll be worth even more in the
Well,
secondary.
this will keep 50 back and list them on secondary.
yeah, just on secondary. Yeah.
You know, I feel like there's been some growth in those more bottom shelf, and we did a show on it too, but there's been some growth in that bottom shelf bourbons and whiskeys where like the benchmarks that are, you know,
yeah.
the same similar mash bills. That,
Granddad.
yeah, that people are, you know, gravitating toward because they're not bad products for the price that you get, which I
Well,
think
you
is
look in
really
the
good.
last year, they've brought 2 things back too, or put an age statement on them. So you have the old granddad 7-year-old Bald and Bond.
Right.
Then you have the old Fitzgerald. I think it's still 7-year-old too.
Yeah.
So it's bottom shelf, but they've made the packaging better and increased the price to $40 to $55.
Right.
So they're making a good profit, but the bottle's cool as hell. I mean, it's both a nice bottle.
But that differs in this situation to where they have not increased the packet.
Yeah,
the
right.
price. They have
Yet.
not changed the packaging.
This is the equivalent of like the Costco hot dog. Like it's just,
Yes,
the same
it is.
price
It-
forever.
And it should be. And I think as long as it will stay popular. The minute they try to adapt it to the evolving market is the second that it's going to lose favor. But here's the thing. The reason this has gotten so popular is because bourbon got stupid. You know, people, you said it earlier, it's just kind of like the snobbery of it.
Yep.
Everybody just wants like the high-end stuff. Like, who's going to go fucking buy a bottle of Hardin Creek? What is this? Golden Origins.
They got
you know?
one sucker.
One
That's-
guy.
Which this is great. This is great, by the way.
I needed those points.
But I mean, it kind of, it's everything. A lot of industries are like that. You know, it ends up just kind of like circling back, and it's like, let's stay in tune with our roots, and now it becomes like the next PBR.
We'll call it $18. So a sub 20 for a Bald and Bond 100 proof product. I don't know if there's better out there. Just being honest right now, I don't know that there is.
I'd be interested to taste it side by side.
Maybe a
with the Heaven
benchmark.
Hill.
Maybe
With the Heaven Hill that's done.
The old Heaven Hill, I bet that's better. But still, it's 6
I'd
years.
like to taste them side by side. You know, like
Yeah, I think it's a good experience.
I could probably drink that whole thing in one night if I really wanted to. I mean, that's good stuff.
Well, I could too.
And then you're gonna
Challenge. Let's go, boys.
All
I'll
right,
go buy another
starting
bottle.
now, yeah.
Jordan's
and then we
gonna
got to
be
do the bottle share.
Yeah, Jordan's gonna be the star of the Hangover episode.
We're not going to try the hangover recipe.
Still be sitting there in the morning with a bottle.
Jordan, any of this working yet? He's like, no, give me more Mellow Corn, man.
If you stay hungover, you ain't got to get hungover. That's what I say.
Good point.
You mean you stay drunk? Yeah, so that's it, man. We that's the kind of the story behind Mellow Corn. You've probably seen it around. It's actually good stuff. Like don't skip on
Don't
it.
sleep on it.
Yeah, so
I'm getting a bottle.
It's not like it's running out at the liquor stores.
yeah.
It might if this episode does.
As soon as this episode comes out, people are gonna be walking out with bottles like
Yes.
just a bunch of
We
yellow
gotta
bottles.
post this on the Reddit thread. We
Limit 2 on the Mellow Corn.
Yeah,
Instead of buying 2 12-packs of Mountain Dew, buy a bottle of Mellow Corn. That'll probably do you better.
and then also 2 12-packs of Mountain Dew,
Yeah.
and then you just mix
Mix
it.
it.
Actually,
Mix it.
It would probably taste a lot like this.
Have you guys ever mixed like whiskey or bourbon with Mountain Dew?
I have.
Oh,
okay. I was gonna
Yeah.
say like
That's like an Eastern Kentucky.
A
Yeah.
slush, man. Make a slush with it, like that or L81.
Actually,
to hammer
Buffalo
those.
Wild Wings has a national campaign of Mountain Dew shandies right now.
Oh, damn.
At
Really?
their-
All right.
Yeah. They have a house lager made by Goose Island, and you cut it with Mountain Dew.
Okay.
Yeah.
oh, so there's no whiskey in it.
Well, it's a DIY product. Yeah, you order the whiskey, so yeah, we're good. Yeah, that's it, guys. If you'd like to share it, for more Arsenic Culture, you can check us out on all the socials. We're at Arsenic Culture.
Like and subscribe on YouTube.
We'll see you on the next one.